Hi everyone, I named this one Why I Believe in and Why I Sell CBD. So I'm just going to start off by telling you what got me into this. So CBD was just coming out, or I was just hearing about it, I should say, and we were looking for ways to help my middle son deal with migraines. He was having since he was 2.5, he's had migraines. So 2.5 to about 6 months ago, he had migraines, and they were so bad he passed out, threw up, didn't make it through pre-K because they were so bad we couldn't get control over them. We tried acupuncture, we tried everything everybody suggested to try. We tried the journal, we tried every neurologist out there. Couldn't figure out what the cause of them were and how to get rid of them. And so then he started propranolol, I think, for a while, and that helped for a little while. But then we discovered he was asthmatic. Well, you can't take that when you're asthmatic, so that caused a problem. So it was just kind of one thing after another. And then kind of the last straw was he is a sophomore now, so when he was a freshman, the summer before he became a freshman, they got really kind of out of control, where he was back up to having 4 or 5 a week, and we were in the emergency room like all the time. So they tried Botox, they were giving him hydrocodone. He had his own prescription. Again, 13 years old. What the hell are we giving a 13-year-old hydrocodone? And we wonder why we have such drug problems going on. And he was also on Depakote, which, they kind of tell you, oh, he might have this for a side effect, he might have that. Well, as a freshman, he couldn't make it through school. He's in they call it the Beta Academy. It's for engineers or wannabe engineers. So it's a very fast-paced and hard program to be in. And he missed so many days that we ended up having to pull him out for the second semester. Again, being on all those 3 medications, just wasn't doing it. So then I really started doing some research and talking with my mom, because my mom has joint pain, also autoimmune disease. You can just guess what it's called. RA, I'll just say that. And so and I have it as well, and they were putting me on chemo. I was on not even methotrexate, which is a chemo drug, but Rituxan. I had a port and all of this, so I was doing research and didn't like being on all these drugs, because one drug caused me to have stomach problems, the other drug caused me to be hyper, the other drug caused me to be sleepy, the other drug caused me, they had all these awful side effects. And I know some of you, just by seeing the names popping up, can understand where I'm coming from. And it's awful when you don't feel good. And most of it's because of all the side effects. I would rather deal with pain than, kind of all the side effects of everything. And, they keep telling you, oh, you need to be on this stuff, or, you're going to be all crippled and all this. Well, you know what? I look at my mom, who was on all this stuff for many, many years. First of all, she got lymphoma, cancer from one of the drugs that she was on for RA. So don't want to take that. And then she was on, and then now her hands are all completely can barely hold a pen. And so you tell me those drugs were doing any good for her. So I've decided that I didn't want to be on any of those pills anymore. Again, because of all the side effects, and I'll take the debilitation or disability, that comes along with it when it comes, but I'm tired of all the medications and all the side effects again. So I did research, and again, for Cameron and myself and my mom, and I started reading about CBD. And if anybody knows me, they know that I am like a type A personality. I am very organized and obsessive compulsive and ADHD all at the same time. So I have lots of energy, but I'm a control freak. There you go. Okay. So before I was going to do something like that, I wanted to know what it was all about. Now, I smoked pot in college and didn't realize, that was helping my anxiety in all reality, controlling the anxiety that I was having. And I didn't know that. I just used it for sleep. Man, I slept like a baby all the time. Well, then I became a teacher and my husband's a cop, so I obviously didn't do that anymore. So I still needed something for the anxiety, rather than taking 4 different medications, and I have a service dog, and, for the anxiety and for the ADHD. They had me on 4 different medications. Again, all the side effects were, some made me fat, some made me sleepy all the time, and so I ended up going, getting off all those, and it's been because of CBD, because I researched each one of my ailments, which, you sit down and write down all your ailments. After 40, it sucks, just if you haven't done that yet. And I discovered that this CBD could do all of those things. So I started with the natural food stores, the local stuff, and I bought from there. But I seemed to have to buy a lot, and I was like, okay, maybe this doesn't work. Maybe this isn't what I was looking for. And my mother bought some online, and still we weren't sure it worked. It wasn't life-changing, I wouldn't say. And so I did, again, some more research, and I would find out that, it really makes a difference what CBD you buy. And so I wanted the most pure that I could possibly get. And I figured out that the most pure is when it's only mixed with CBD, which is your the cannabinoids. And there's like 85 of those. I've heard another number before too, but the one we work with is there's 85, I guess. And then also so CBD and hemp seed oil. Now, other places use water, they use vegetable oil, they use coconut oil. It needs to be fat soluble. So I did learn that. And so I went down to, either coconut oil or the hemp seed oil. Well, then, logic takes place. I am very, it's either black or it's white. It either works or it doesn't. And so hemp seed oil made sense to me. If it's made from the hemp plant, which again does not make you high. I cannot stress that enough to those people that still wonder if it's going to make you high. You are not going to get high. So hemp is the high in CBD and low in THC. That's why it's so popular, is people aren't getting the high that we don't need anymore. We need the medicinal values, the plant, the hemp plant, not the marijuana plant, the hemp plant. And so, so I discovered that, the company that I work for now I really truly believe it is the best company. I think I've had one person say they were going to mail it back because they felt it didn't work for sleep. But honestly, I just don't think they gave it enough time. Everybody's different. Just like, a doctor, it's called a practice. We tell you start at this certain amount and then, work your way up to as much as you need, or to 20 drops, I think. And then, you need to go to the next potency, if you will. So it's, so anyway, I found this company and it has been completely life-changing for me mentally. I have never felt better, or in 20 years I haven't felt this good. So mentally, it brings you out of that funk that I was in. I was in a funk because I didn't feel good. So once you start feeling good, the pain starts going away, your mental status goes up. And it's amazing to feel good again. I don't think I was really depressed, but when you're sleeping all the time and it's because of the medication you were on, a lot of times it's because of that medication. So I feel so energetic all the time. I'm not saying I don't have a bad day here and there. I mean, you guys all saw I painted my house last weekend, I think it was. And was I sore the next couple days? Yeah, but I wasn't as sore as I would have been. Normally if I just went out and played, the old game Foursquare with my kids out in the front driveway, I'd be sore the next day just from doing that. So that's where my pain level was before. But now, I can paint a house with my kids and my husband and be just muscular sore, like any normal person would be after painting a house, unless you do it every day. So that's why I truly believe and have changed my life, because mentally I'm better, physically I'm better, financially. I know it sounds crazy because I never in a million years thought I would ever do anything like this. But when you do feel good and you find a product that works really well and changes your whole family's life, I wanted to share that with everyone. And that's all I really want to do. I don't want to force anybody to do it. What I love about this company, though, is we do have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if it's not working for you, you can send it back. But like I said, I think, there's a statistic going around our company that says it's only 1% that end up sending it back. Because, again, everybody's body is different. Everybody needs something just a little bit different or a different amount. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that, and it is helping people. I've seen, lady down the street takes it now, and she's been afraid because she was a teacher for years, and I don't want anybody to know I'm taking CBD. Well, she's walking now. She couldn't walk to the end of her driveway. That's huge, and she wanted to lose a little weight. The doctors kept saying you need to lose a little weight. You'll feel better, because to get a knee replacement or something. And she can walk down the street now. It's amazing to watch that. I have another lady who's just felt like she was going crazy. Literally, I'm going crazy. And it was the medication that was doing it. And it's so sad. And now she's feeling well. And I love hearing that. So, I could go story after story after story because I check in with people. I honestly, truly care to make people feel better. I just got a new customer, and he said his sample's out, and, his wife just ordered him more because he feels better, and when you feel better, it's just, again, your mental can take over your physical. So if you're not feeling good mentally, it affects you physically. My anxiety that I had was so severe that it just messed everything up. Never mind that I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia and herniated discs in my back. But it's the mentality, that we all can get past pain. We can. But when the anxiety and the pain just becomes, it takes over your mind. Like, oh, I can't do that because this is going to hurt, or oh, I can't do this because my stomach, because every time I went out, left for a walk, I'd have an accident, and that was the medications. And I still have, IBS, if that's what they call it. But it's controlled, like I don't have to run into the woods, every 5 minutes. I can go out and I can go for an hour walk and not have to worry that I'm going to have, this accident happen. And that the anxiety would happen because I would be like, oh my gosh, am I going to make it? Or am I going to be all stove up tomorrow? Am I going to do this? I'm going to do that, So anyway, I really believe in this product. And if you haven't tried it, I really think if you Google CBD and your ailment, you're going to see it pop up. You're going to see that CBD is going to help you. It helps with the strangest things that I never, ever would have thought it would help with. And it has helped people with those things. So please Google whatever is ailing you. Google CBD and whatever's ailing you, and then contact me, because we really do have the best product out there. And again, we have 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So, I mean, you can't beat that. You get to try it for, try for 58 days, save that receipt, and if it doesn't work, you send it back. But it's not going to happen, and if it does, I'll share that it happened. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm just not that kind of person. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday night. And if you're having anxiety about going to work tomorrow, or dreading it, as you should say, everybody's going, oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. First of all, CBD can help you with that, that feeling that, it can help you with that anxiety or that depression. Or you can just stay home and do what I do and just sell online. And it's a beautiful thing. Or go to markets, work at farmers markets. I do that once in a while. You meet some fantastic people. This weekend, anybody who knows me or knows the area, I'm working at the Grant Barbecue Festival. They've never let anybody come there with CBD, but it's become such a popular item that they asked me, and I'm going to be there all weekend, so I hope you come see me. And Lori, don't hate Mondays. Take some CBD, you'll feel better, and Monday's just another day to me. It really is. And because I get to work from home now, and no, I am not wealthy by any stretch of the mind. I plan on being wealthy someday, but I make enough so I can stay home. And I have a master's degree in education, if you didn't know me, and I stay at home rather than teach, because I do better mentally, physically, and financially, better at home than I did working in the classroom. And I'm reaching a lot of people, and I'm making a difference, and it feels great. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, or the rest of your weekend. And if you haven't said happy birthday to my husband, say happy birthday. He's 42, and he believes that 42 is the universe's number. So whatever that means. It's the answer to everything. So this year is our year. That's what he believes, and I believe it too. So Nicole, love you. Thank you for supporting me, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye. Oh, the sun. Oh, you can't even see it. I was going to say it's already down, but it looks like it's still so bright. But it is down, so. Anyway, happy birthday, Mr. Stacy Fitzgerald. I love it. Thank you, Nicole. I will tell him. All right. Have a great day. Bye.